When people talk about the greatest footballers of this generation, names like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo are often the first to come up. But among those legends stands a player whose journey is unlike any other, a boy from a small Egyptian village who refused to let obstacles define his future. This is the incredible story of Mohammed, Salah, the pharaoh who conquered Europe and inspired millions around the world. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our football stories. Let's begin. Mohammed Salah was born on June 15, 1992, in the village of Negreg, Egypt. Unlike many football superstars who grew up in famous academies with world-class facilities, Salah's childhood was simple. He spent countless hours playing football in the streets with friends. The dusty roads of his village became his first stadium. Every kick of the ball brought him one step closer to a dream that seemed almost impossible. Football wasn't just a hobby, it became his obsession. Even as a child, Salah stood out because of his incredible speed. Defenders struggled to catch him, and coaches quickly noticed that he had something special. However, talent alone wasn't enough. His family faced financial challenges, and traveling to training sessions required enormous sacrifices. Salah often spent 4 to 5 hours every day traveling between his village and Cairo just to attend football training. Imagine leaving school, sitting on buses for hours, training until exhausted, and then making the long journey home before repeating the entire process the next day. Many young players would have given up. Salah never did. Those long bus rides taught him discipline, patience, and determination, qualities that would define his career forever. Eventually, his hard work paid off. He joined the youth academy of El Makaloun SC. The coaches immediately recognized his explosive pace and fearless attacking style. At only 17 years old, Salah made his professional debut. Although he was still developing physically, his confidence on the ball impressed everyone. He wasn't afraid to take on defenders. He wasn't afraid to shoot. Most importantly, he wasn't afraid to dream bigger than anyone expected. Soon, football in Egypt faced uncertainty after the tragic stadium disaster that led to the suspension of the domestic league. For many players, careers stalled. For Salah, an unexpected opportunity appeared. He caught the attention of scouts from FC Basel in Switzerland. Leaving home wasn't easy. He barely spoke the language. He had never lived outside Egypt. The weather was completely different. The football was faster. The defenders were stronger. Everything seemed against him. But Salah embraced the challenge. At Basel, he worked harder than ever before. Every training session became a chance to improve. Every match became another opportunity to prove himself. Soon, he became one of the league's most exciting players. His speed terrified defenders. His confidence grew, and Europe started paying attention. One club in particular couldn't ignore his talent. That club was Chelsea FC. Joining Chelsea was a dream. Playing in the Premier League meant competing against the world's best players every single week. Many believed Salah had finally reached the top. Unfortunately, reality proved far more difficult. Chelsea already had world-class attackers. Competition for playing time was intense. Despite showing flashes of brilliance, Salah struggled to secure a regular place in the starting lineup. Week after week, he found himself sitting on the bench. For a young player trying to establish himself, it was heartbreaking. Critics quickly labeled him a flop. Many believed he wasn't good enough for English football. Some thought his European dream was over before it truly began. But Salah refused to let failure define him. Instead of giving up, he accepted loan moves that gave him a chance to play regularly. First came ACF Fiorentina. In Italy, Salah rediscovered his confidence. His pace destroyed defenses. His goals returned. Fans fell in love with his fearless style. Soon afterward, he joined as Roma. This move changed everything. At Roma, Salah became one of the most dangerous forwards in Europe. His finishing improved dramatically. His decision-making became sharper. He learned tactical discipline. Most importantly, he matured as a player. Every season, he scored more goals. Every season, he became stronger. Every season, Europe noticed his incredible progress. Then came the phone call that changed his life forever. Liverpool wanted him. In 2017, Salah signed for Liverpool FC. Some people questioned whether he deserved another chance in England after struggling at Chelsea. Salah answered those doubts in spectacular fashion. From his very first season, he became unstoppable. Goal after goal, assist after assist. Defenders simply couldn't stop him. His speed, balance, dribbling, and clinical finishing made him one of the world's most feared attackers. He broke scoring records in the Premier League. Fans chanted his name every week. Anfield became his kingdom. One unforgettable season saw Salah score 32 league goals, setting a new Premier League record for a 38-game campaign. The football world was stunned. The player many had written off had become one of the best footballers on earth. But Salah wanted more. In 2018, Liverpool reached the final of the UEFA Champions League. Millions expected Salah to shine. Instead, disaster struck. Early in the match, he suffered a painful shoulder injury after a challenge. He left the pitch in tears. Liverpool eventually lost the final. Many players would have struggled to recover emotionally. Not Salah. 1 year later, Liverpool returned. This time, Salah scored in the Champions League final. Liverpool lifted the trophy. It was the perfect redemption story. The tears from the previous year had turned into unforgettable celebrations. His journey didn't stop there. Liverpool went on to win the Premier League, ending a 30-year wait for the club's league title. Salah had become one of the greatest players in Liverpool's history. His individual awards continued to grow. Golden Boots, Player of the Year awards, Goal of the Season awards, countless records. Yet despite all his success, Salah remained humble. Off the pitch, he became known for his generosity. He donated millions to hospitals, schools, and charities in Egypt. He funded ambulances. He helped improve healthcare. He supported struggling families. His hometown benefited greatly from his success. For millions of Egyptians, Salah became far more than a footballer. He became a symbol of hope. Children across Egypt began believing that they, too, could reach the world's biggest stages. Salah also carried enormous responsibility with the Egypt national football team. He led his country back to the 2018 FIFA World Cup after a 28-year absence. The celebrations across Egypt were unforgettable. Although winning major international trophies proved difficult, Salah never stopped giving everything for his nation. Throughout his career, he has faced criticism, setbacks, injuries, and immense pressure. Each time, he responded in the same way, by working harder. His story teaches us that greatness isn't built overnight. It's built through sacrifice, through discipline, through persistence, through believing in yourself when nobody else does. Today, Mohammed Salah is recognized as one of Africa's greatest footballers of all time. His journey from the streets of Maghreb to the biggest stadiums in the world continues to inspire millions. He didn't rely on luck. He relied on relentless effort. His story reminds us that failure isn't the end. Sometimes, it's only the beginning. From the long bus rides across Egypt, to being rejected in England, to becoming a Champions League winner, a Premier League champion, a global superstar, Mohammed Salah proved that dreams come true when talent meets determination. And perhaps that's why his story is one of football's greatest success stories. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow football fans. Let us know in the comments which Mohammed Salah moment inspired you the most, and we'll see you in the next video.